This is part 7 of a video series entitled A Patriot's Responsibility, which was created in an effort to inform patriotic citizens of some of their responsibilities by virtue of their citizenship in our constitutional republic. The topic covered in this part is respecting our flag and national anthem. I hope that you will find the videos informative and helpful as you strive to be the best citizen you can be in our constitutional republic. The following is the first verse of Sir Walter Scott's poem, My Native Land. Breathes there a man with soul so dead, who never to himself has said, This is my own, my native land, whose heart hath never within him burned, as home his footsteps he hath turned, from wandering on a foreign strand. If such there breathe, go mark him well, for him no mistral raptures swell. Aye, though his titles, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim. Despite those titles, powers, and pelf, the wretch concentred all in self, living shall forfeit fair renown, and doubly dying shall go down to the vile dust from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. The Continental Congress formally approved the Stars and Stripes as our first official national flag on June 14, 1777. That first flag resolution read in toto, resolved that the flag of the United States be 13 stripes, alternate red and white, that the Union be 13 stars, white in a blue field, representing a new constellation. On May 1st, 1795, our flag added 2 stars and 2 stripes to represent Vermont and Kentucky, which had entered the Union. This flag of 15 stars and 15 stripes was the flag that inspired Francis Scott Key to pen the words which became our national anthem during the Battle of Fort McHenry in September 1814. The next official change to our flag occurred in 1818. It was then that the flag reverted to 13 stripes representing the original states and 20 stars for the newest 5 states to join the Union. It has been the tradition since that time to only add stars to the constellation as new states entered the Union. It would be more than 100 years after Keyes wrote the defense of Fort McHenry before President Woodrow Wilson adopted the Star-Spangled Banner as the de facto national anthem in 1916. Another 14 years would pass before it became official with House Resolution 14, dated April 21st, 1930. This resolution follows in toto. Be it enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, that the composition consisting of the words and music known as the Star-Spangled Banner be designated the national anthem of the United States of America. This brief history shows that our flag is 244 years old and that our national anthem is officially 90 years old. Throughout the lives of we the people, who remain as the older generation, we were taught at home, in school, and the public square to reverence and respect both of these symbols of our constitutional republic. Perhaps our children and children's children can, because of our upbringing, understand why we who were raised to reverence and respect these symbols of our constitutional republic take umbrage when we see the rising generation desecrate and disrespect them. Why it is repugnant to see them burn our flag, or stomp on it, or to fail to stand and salute when our flag passes by, or to take a knee in protest at sporting events during our national anthem. This is particularly true for those who have served in uniform, so that they might have the freedom under the First Amendment to do these things. According to Title 36, Section 171 of the United States Code. During the rendition of the national anthem, when the flag is displayed, all persons except those in military uniform should stand at attention, facing the flag with the right hand over the heart. Men not in uniform should remove their headdress with their right hand and hold it at the left shoulder, the hand being over the heart. Persons in uniform should render the military salute at the first note of the anthem and retain this position until the last note. When the flag is not displayed, those present should face towards the music and act in the same manner they would if the flag were displayed there. According to a Congressional Research Service report to Congress in 2008, the flag code is the codification of customs and rules established for the use of certain civilians and civilian groups. No penalty or punishment is specified in the flag code for display of the flag of the United States in a manner other than is suggested. Cases involving defacing the flag, which have made their way to the U.S. Supreme Court, have resulted in opinions that such conduct is protected by the First Amendment. It must therefore be recognized that the flag code does not prescribe conduct, but is merely declaratory and advisatory. It is a tradition in the United States to play our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, before sporting events. Beginning in 1968, with Black Power raised fist salutes down to the present of those taking a knee, athletes have, in the view of many of the older generation, inappropriately used this time of honor to express personal political views. Game day at the sports arena is not the time to be making political statements. It is the time to come together and celebrate what unites we the people and not what divides us. Some athletes have even threatened to burn our flag on the medal podium at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. No athlete who would disrespect our flag, the national anthem, in any way should ever be permitted to be on a USA team representing our nation at the Olympics or any other international sporting event. You cannot represent the United States to the world and harbor such disdain for our flag and anthem. Any athlete who takes such a stand should be barred from the USA team forever. Earlier in 2021, Macy Gray called for a new American flag. In her words, one that represents us all. Perhaps Ms. Gray should visit Arlington National Cemetery and tell we the people, as she gazes upon row after row of approximately 400,000 identical headstones, how all are not inclusive in our constitutional republic, our America. Beneath these stones lay patriots, red and yellow, black and white, who are precious in God's sight, and who should be precious in all true American sight, for having given that last full measure of devotion to the cause of liberty throughout the world. They did this not for America alone, but for many others in far-flung nations who yearn to be free. Only in America is our flag considered a symbol of hate. In all the rest of the world, it is a symbol of freedom and liberty. That is why freedom-seeking people want to come here for a better life. The history of our constitutional republic is not perfect, but with all its flaws, it is a more perfect union, and still the best and freest nation on earth. If it were not, those seeking freedom and liberty would be trying to go someplace else. We the people need to return to reverencing and respecting our flag and national anthem as our ancestors did. We the people cannot and should not allow the future of our constitutional republic to be held hostage by our past. Respecting our flag and national anthem. This is a patriot's responsibility. May God bless and save the United States of America, our constitutional republic. This has been part 7 of a video series entitled A Patriot's Responsibility, which was created in an effort to inform patriotic citizens of some of their responsibilities by virtue of their citizenship in our constitutional republic. In part 8, I will cover the topic, courage and fortitude.